Not over yet. Samantha exposes all Meghan's dirty secrets to court made her tremble with fear. Meghan Markle's legal woes with half-sister Samantha Markle are far from over, a royal commentator said. Meghan is being sued for defamation by her half-sister Samantha Markle after the Duchess of Sussex said she was an only child during her tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey. Meghan stood by her statement, saying her comments were meant to be a subjective statement of her feelings. The Duchess attorneys made their case in legal documents filed in Florida amid a fight between the two half-sisters. Shedding a light on what is coming next, entertainment editor Peter Ford told Sunrise's morning show, "It's given us so much material, let's be honest. And it's not over yet because this is a case that Samantha Markle, who is of course the sister who has been quite high profile herself. She's bringing this defamation case as a result of what was said in the interview with Oprah and also details combined in the Finding Freebies Finding Freedom book that came out about the two of them together, Freudian slip. But anyway, so, let's take at this grab and get an idea of what it is that Samantha is upset about. This is the two of the gruesome twosome with Oprah early last year. During the interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan Markle said, "I grew up as an only child, which everyone who grew up around me knows. I wish I had siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings. I mean, the last time I saw her must have been at least 18 to 19 years ago. And before that 10 years before that." Peter Ford later explained, "So, what Samantha is saying, she presented this story of not being really well treated a child and made to go out and do horrible jobs just to get money in, almost living in some kind of poverty-type lifestyle. Samantha says that ain't true." Now what Meghan's legal team are now going to argue, if indeed this gets into a courtroom, is that Meghan was talking in a subjective way. She was not talking in an objective way stating actual facts. So what they're saying is Meghan was saying, "This is how I felt." Mr. Ford said, "But of course, what she said to any viewer, it sounded like she clearly was brought up as an only child. And there was no one else around her. So, that's what they're going to argue. That it was all subjective. It was all about her feelings and her emotions. That's what she was expressing." In her legal documents, Samantha is not only suing Meghan for allegedly peddling a rags to riches tale in her Oprah interview, but also for comments she made in Finding Freedom, a book written by Meghan's close friend Domi Scobie. Anyone who has siblings knows that two people who were raised by the same parents can have radically different recollections of the experience. And many people who have psychotic siblings know that it's not uncommon for a deranged brother or sister to gaslight you by attempting to manipulate your memories of your own life. That's the position that Meghan Markle is in these days, and sadly, her struggle against her wicked half-sister is playing out in the public eye. Of course, that's exactly as Sammy wants it, as her entire career is based on the small amount notoriety she's accumulated from years of bashing her sister in the media. She's fighting an uphill battle, as such cases usually require the plaintiff to prove that the defendant's comments harmed them financially, and 100% of Samantha's earnings are a result of her ties to Meghan. Anyway, the suit alleges that Meghan lied in her Oprah interview, and that the book Finding Freedom contains false information about Samantha. Meghan didn't write the book, of course, but since when has Samantha let facts get in the way of a juicy allegation? Meg did admit in an earlier court case that her communications secretary briefly spoke with authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. Sam says the book caused her substantial and irreparable prejudice, injury, and harm, and she says it's all Meghan's fault.